But let's take a look at this again. Leave a comment down below. What do you think 2 of those are going to be used for? We'll see if anybody's right. Morning, welcome back to Willey's Firewood. We have not had videos for about a week now, and that's because we've had a lot going on. We thought we were going to be moving, and we're still probably going to move, but the house is not sold anymore. We had a buyer come. They supposedly could not get the furnaces to work or the septic exposed, so they backed out of the sale of the house. So we've got stuff half moved in between here and there and everywhere. And now we've got to figure out what to do. So I'm going to show you a couple of clips a little bit later on of what I'm doing today. I'm digging up that septic tank that they said they couldn't get exposed. It's a big dig to get to it. It's buried deep. That's why they didn't want to do it. And I think they were honestly looking for a reason to get out of purchasing the home. So we're going to have an inspection done. We're going to install a riser on the tank, and we're going to make sure everything is there. And just like that, a phone call from the home inspector and the realtor trying to get everything lined up. So I'm doing what a buyer should be doing right now so that a buyer does not have to. So the next time we do this, I can say, here's your home inspection, here's everything they found, here's what we've done already, here's what's okay. We're just, I'm over it at this point, really. I was kind of panicked because we had to get moved out in 2 weeks, so we started scrambling, doing a bunch of stuff. In the meantime, since the house has not sold, and they pulled their offer back out, I'm trying to get wood put into the house because it's heating season and I don't want to burn oil. And we're trying to figure out if we're moving or if we're going to stay put or just what the actual plan is going to be. It's one of those deals where if it was fun, everybody would do it, and it's not. That's why I am, I guess. So we're headed to go pick up an excavator right now, and again in a little bit I'll show you why the excavator, and then I'll show you why having an older home is sometimes not as much fun as you would think. But owning a home in itself is its own chore and could probably have its own YouTube channel because there's always something that can be done to a house. So I apologize for not having videos. We've got more wood delivered, but for those of you that have not been on any of our lives, you probably don't know, but my grandmother fell and broke her ankle, had to have surgery with pins and screws. So Gramp is basically taking care of Gram 24/7 right now because my grandmother's health was not well to begin with, and he did not want her to have to go to a rehab facility. So he's not really able to cut right now. We do have one load of wood sitting over there that needs to be cut. I have a second load coming either today or tomorrow, and we're gonna have to start cutting ourselves. So I'm gonna get to run some saw for a little bit, and I think I'll go grab the Echoes. I like the Echoes myself, and I'll use those. We've got some wood to deliver this morning. We've already been to the restaurant, delivered 2 cords to the restaurant. We've been delivering wood steady. I just have not had time to record because it's been a hurry and go. So again, I apologize, but sit tight, and in a minute you're gonna see just how much fun it is to own a home sometimes. There's an inch to spare. So we've got the excavator in the trailer. There's about an inch of room to spare. That side cover, that's optional. It's in the garage. There we go. Not every day you see a Tundra pulling an excavator. So, somewhere in this square is my septic tank, and it's about 5 feet down. Mac's here to help. He's going to supervise, and Dave's coming around the corner right now with the excavator. We're going to do some digging. there's Mr. Munster. He follows that channel too. So he came with Dave. I went and bought him breakfast, fueled the excavator up. Now we're gonna do some digging. Let the fun begin. Well, bye-bye nice patio. It's the thought that counts, really. It don't matter, I'm gonna have to have new stuff anyway. So when you do patio prep, you gotta have really nice material, and that's what this stuff is, but we're gonna have to redo it. So he's down into the bank run already, so. So the hole is grown, but there's a tank down at the bottom of it. That's what that flat surface is right there. So now we gotta find a cover, but it's all of 4 feet, if not 5. He's still pawing away to find some stuff right now, so. Good times. There's a pile of gravel over there that he's got from just digging so far. Last time I did this with a shovel, believe it or not, and it was not fun. So Asperks sent us this mobile charging station. It's also a light, and this comes in real handy when we're outside for a long period of time. We're trying to record and do our stuff, but this will also run other stuff too. So you've got USB power in and power out. You've got the light. So if we pick this up, it's got a light on the top, and you can charge it while you're using it. You've got DC inputs and outputs, so you can run DC equipment stuff off it too. 6,000 milliamp hour battery, and I believe it's 140 watt max fast charging, so that'll work pretty good. If you need one of these, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can get yours. You can grab them right on Amazon. So we've found the tank. We're exposing the covers. James is dodging the camera. But we're gonna expose the covers, and then we've got to try to make some risers. Not sure how we're gonna make the risers just yet, but we'll figure something out with them. But the tank's down there. That's the tank in the bottom. There's what an old-fashioned septic tank looks like, with rectangular beveled lids. Why, I don't know, but we're gonna have to devise some sort of riser and get it pumped out, and then I gotta put the patio back in because, well, a bunch of it's dug up, and Dave did a good job making a hole, so we'll have to fill it back in eventually. So this is one of about 5 pieces that's going to turn into something. What do you guys think it's going to turn into? Just a few more pieces, and that might be what I want it to be. Main trailer. Need a storage container. Put it right where you want it. So you didn't think that we were going to have a Willey's Firewood video without any firewood, did you? We did a cord delivery. That way we can say we did a little bit today. But let's take a look at this again. Leave a comment down below. What do you think 2 of those are going to be used for? We'll see if anybody's right. Remember, guys, a little bit every day goes a long way. Help someone if you can. The Cord King is headed out of the yard in just a few minutes. Somebody's coming to grab it for a rental. We're going to help them make their firewood a little easier. So we'll see you guys on the next one.